Well, sorry about that, y'all. My internet has not been the same since the storm. Uh, and literally, it has not been the same. Well, it hasn't been the same since before the storm. It had got a little better. It was sick, and it got a little better. But after the storm and it knocked the wire out, we having issues. Man, this is just crazy. Then you had the audacity to charge for your service. And this is what we get. Hello, you two. Thank you for the one like. So, as we were talking about earlier, we were talking about a number of things, but we were talking about a gas shortage. You missed me with that. Because if there was really a shortage, there wouldn't be allowing people to put gas in trash bags. And that's some crazy shit. Hey, B, welcome back. Thanks for coming back. And I'm oh, thank you. You ain't said that shit earlier when you told me get the fuck and you weren't about to be part of this bullshit. Anyway, no need. You know, you know what really irked me, stupid people. Me and my sister was talking about that earlier about stupid people. And she said being what was it? What was it? Being naive and being simple are two different things. And like I told her, I was like, really? You know, and she told me when she would say that in Thailand, they would tell her it's the same but different. And I believe that. It's the same, being naive and being simple, but it's different. But it's the same. You know, people always be like, oh, this, that, and the other. But they really don't know what the hell going on. And oh, you know, another person that I don't like, the uh the victimless victim. What I mean by that, no. Maybe I said that wrong. The victim that did nothing. So is that the victimless victim? Victimless. You're not the victim, but you're the victim. I don't know. Same, maybe not. What I mean by that is, uh, or maybe I should say the victim hero. Is that? What up, Cheryl? Okay, so it's the same. The victimless victim and the person that did nothing, but they're the victim. Is that the same? Yeah, welcome back, Cheryl. Thanks for coming back. Because I know somebody who always won't cry, woe is me, and spin their own tails and make shit up. But they're the one that started the shit. Like, how you gonna start the fight and get mad because you got punched? You just can't do that. You had to know the punch was gonna come your way. Wow. You know, once you eat lemons up and whatnot, they, how can I say that? What you thought was a strong lemon is not strong until you heat it up. That's how I'm gonna say that. And I said I was doing short lives because like where I'm at is already almost it's like 12:20. And I told Keisha I will go to the store with her tomorrow. I should be making a grocery list so I don't shop or overshop, so to speak. Because I hate that. And even when I go in there with a grocery list, I still tend to overshop. But there are some days I go to the grocery store with my list and it be on my mind. Shut up, you ain't say that shit. You forgot the day was Thursday. Anyway, as I was saying, some days I go in the store with it on my mind. I ain't getting nothing but my list. Fuck all that. What up, Miss Boosie? You made ceviche? What you made? Fish or shrimp? Yes, ceviche is really good. If you season it right, it's delicious. Uh, hey, give me a piece of paper and a pencil. I had I always keep a writing utensil on this table because I always know I have to write something down. And even if I have to grab an envelope to write it down, I like to keep a pencil around. I had shrimp in mine, yes. When you season it right, all right then. And you can drop pounds with ceviche. You act like there's a whole lot of big shit up in there. Ceviche is just your shrimp or your fish with lemon juice, cilantro, tomatoes, cucumbers if you will, and a little hot sauce if you want. Your ceviche is what you make it. And I wonder what salmon ceviche would be like. I wonder if anybody willing to try that with me. You? Hey Curtis, you want to drop some pounds for your birthday? Don't make pork sausage. Get you some turkey sausage or some chicken sausage. Uh, you know what ceviche is, right?
No. Is it like a sausage?
It's fish that's cooked in lime or lemon juice.
Who got some of that? Oh, that.
Yes.
The fake stuff.
Mhm.
Oh, that.
So, would you be willing to try some ceviche?
Yeah.
I'm saying that because I want to make my own, and most people don't use fish like salmon. I want to make my own with salmon.
Oh, yeah.
See, your mama told me not salmon. You tripping?
One time I tried.
You know, they normally make it with white fish, like tilapia or red snapper or something like that.
Oh, I thought that'd be whiting you use. That's
No,
why.
no.
Oh. But yeah, I'll be down to try.
Like maybe I would just do a simple one. You know what? I'm gonna talk to my sister about that tomorrow because she lived in an area of the world where they do all kind of things to fish. You know, I don't have a whole salmon, and a whole salmon really would cost too much. I want to build a smoker.
We can do it. How hard is it to build a smoker? It's just like I got designs in my head for a smoker. You
Do
know,
you now?
yeah, it's like I know exactly how to build it, but I don't know where to start.
Right, Miss Boosie. Cod too. Yeah. Cod
Oh,
and right, cod and halibut. A light white fish is normally what they use. But I know somebody out there has made salmon ceviche somewhere. But ain't that what smoked salmon basically really is? No, because they kind of soak that, then they smoke that. And that's why I want to build me my own smoker because if I get a whole salmon, I'm going to need a big place because I'm going to want to smoke it. I'm going to gut it and I want to hang it by its tail and I want to smoke it. I don't want cold smoke it. Winter is over with. That door is closed. It's too hot in Texas to cold smoke any fucking real meat to me. Unless you just want a light smoke on it. But at that point, you're gonna have to cook the meat if you put a light smoke on it. All right, thanks, Miss Boosie. But I know somebody done made it. But I would simply make mine with lemon juice and dill, fresh dill. But I don't like dill, so that comes my problem. All right, Miss Boosie, thanks. And yeah, I only like dill pickles. As far as the herb of dill, I do not like it. Not at all. I ain't even lying. You know, yesterday I was talking about my garden and shit with my sister and whatnot. And I was like, bitch. And she was telling me the pros and the cons and all that. And like I told her, you really don't know me, do you? You know, yeah, sometimes I go all crazy and willy nilly and jump off the edge. But I also do research. You know, I sometimes I jump with my eyes closed, and sometimes most times I jump with my eyes open because she was telling me, "Oh man, container growing is really messed up because this. You have all these problems." And then I was like, "Okay, well, you know my situation. You know I can't really put them in the ground and shit." And so she was like, well, okay, if you want to do container growing, but you got to do this, that, and the other. And I was like, yeah. She was trying to use the how can I say it? She was trying to use the big words for it in a sophisticated way of saying it. And when I used it in common terms on her, she was like, well, yeah, I guess, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And all right then, Keisha. And I was like, You really think I set out to do something that I want to succeed in and then check with people who have already done this shit? Like, bitch, I've sent you gardening books and books on soil rehabilitation and shit like that. And you actually gonna sit there and try to play with me, bitch? Like, I'm the one started you re-gardening again. And you gonna really play with me like that? That's fucked up. And that's why I said when we was living at the other house and we had a kind, benevolent landlord, we we had a heck of a garden. We was on there. We did the garden. We was even doing our own compost, and that's something I want to do again. I told the kids I want to. I'm gonna have to give me a tub so we could compost. Why a tub? What you gonna do with that? So that I can transport my compost with me when I leave. And